Sunday, trying to make one last preseason impression, but not trying to do too much as well?
Like everything else, how you do anything is how you do everything. So just trying to be consistent, go out there, and honestly, just trying to put my best foot forward and continue to just ascend the right way.
It seems like you've had a pretty good camp in preseason. How would you kind of assess how you've done?
I'd say, that's the standard. That's what I've been supposed to do. So just trying to be consistent like anything else. That's been my biggest focal point going into the offseason. Just trying to go out there and execute at a very high level, to the level that they expect me to be able to produce.
What feels easier for you this year?
The game slowed down. I'd say really just, honing in on, my keys, honing in on the game, understanding situations. It's been flowing. So just going out there and just playing ball.
Is this kind of year nervous for you, knowing that the deadline is on Tuesday?
Nah, it's football. It's what we signed up for. At the end of the day, we play the best game in the world. We've been playing, a game for a living. So, granted, I'm doing it here at a very high level, but, just keep the main thing.
How have you seen the outside linebacker room as a whole respond after BJ went down?
We're hungry. That's our guy. Even though he's on the field with us, he's right there. We got to make sure he still feels like he's a part of the whole thing because he is, and we got to do this for him. So we were trying to just continue to go out there, compete at a high level, and do what we do.
If you guys end up using kind of a rotation off the edge, what's the upside of that?
Fresh legs. You know how it gets during the season. We have a defense with, defensive coordinator Nick Rallis who wants to go out there and go get them. We want to hunt. So the opportunity that it presents, having fresh legs and guys who are able to go out there and execute, be violent, just playing upside.
Is there any challenge to you guys when you do that? Because maybe you can't get into a rhythm or you can't kind of work the tackle as much as you want, anything like that?
This is the NFL. You got to be ready when your opportunity presents itself. So it doesn't really matter. But when your number's called, you're expected to produce. Go out there and put your best foot forward.
You posted clips on social media of working out with Dennis and a bunch of the other guys during the offseason. Mm-hmm. How did that time working with the other guys in your room during the offseason translate to once the preseason play began?
It was huge. I feel as if the chemistry is an integral part as to our chemistry, our camaraderie, and we're a group that actually enjoys hanging out with each other, working together, and we just enjoy boxing. Putting in that work, sacrificing, and grinding together.
No pullback this year.
Hey, don't speak too soon. Don't speak too soon. I'm ready for it when the opportunity presents itself. So just trying to be ready.
Are you excited to be able to just kind of focus on your pass rush?
Absolutely, but I'm never going to say no to that. So
you mentioned the game slowing down. How important has it been this year in the second year of the system with the new staff?
It's been huge. Obviously those bumps, kind of getting getting familiar with their defense, the scheme. Going into year 2 with that staff, you can't be doing that. So you just got to show that that progression. You got to show that you're making those positive strides.
How's Xavier Thomas come along?
Huge. Seeing when he first arrived till now, it's been an amazing jump. So I'm excited to see how he continues to grow and continues to get more and more comfortable.
How's the new kickoff changed your approach on special teams?
More violence.
Is it weird?
Honestly, no. I'm excited because last year we didn't have that many kickoff returns. So for us as a kickoff unit, we're excited to go out there and actually be able to go out there and hunt, make some plays. So we want to win the dry start battle, and that's a huge part of it.
For someone who's out there for it, what's the adjustment like to waiting for the ball? I mean, it will also be land or be touched for you to move.
See, when I'm on kickoff, I love it. Kickoff return is harder, because you don't know where the ball really is. It's hitting that much faster, so you got to sustain your blocks a little bit longer. It really depends, so you just got to find a way to navigate and make it happen.
Are there any other adjustments you're noticing, that you've had to make because of the new rules?
That's a good question. I'd say just timing. When we first kind of went through it, I was kind of taking off a little bit before the receivers catch the ball, but the refs are they're trying to hone in on it and just trying to make sure it's a fair playing scale. So just making sure we're doing everything within the guidelines.
You probably can't project too much, but it's almost like an open book now still what it's going to look like in the regular season.
As far as the kickoff I would assume so, unless they have a big meeting and they have a few things they want to change, but I would assume so.
Thanks, Jesse.
Thank you, guys.